Afternoon baseball now from the newest American League stadium in baseball, Minute Maid Park here in Houston. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Kansas City Royals and the Houston Astros. It'll be fun watching these two go at it. It's next on the show. Jay Lee is on the mound for Houston in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, I'm really looking forward to watching this guy pitch. He had over 250 strikeouts last year. When you get to that mark, it just tells you a lot about the stuff that you have and the ability to put away hitters. I'm looking for that today, to watch him put away a number of hitters in this game as well.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Number 2.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Harold taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. It's been, all things considered, a pretty good start to the campaign as they have 4 wins from their first 6 tries.
And Matt, you look at their split right now, but they lost the first game, won the second one, so you're looking at momentum is on their side. That's why I'm kind of leaning towards them here in this third game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Now another 0-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those 2 balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
Chop foul over towards the dugout.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 2-2. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Lee is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, I think the key here is get runners on early and score as often as you can. Get that pitcher into stretch. Force the action. Steal a base, hit and run. Force the defense to have to handle the ball. I don't care how good a defensive team you are, but when you continue having pressure on you, it just forces you to have to act and react to it.
Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. The windup and the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, Matt, we won't see a whole lot of arguing with Jerry. Jerry misses a pitch, he'll tell you, I missed it. What? And if you turn around and you ask him, Jerry, how far off the plate was that? He'll say, Hall of Fame pitch, HR, Hall of Fame. So, Jerry, you got my respect, man. I love him. And the players love him, and so do the pitchers.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Set to deal on 2-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well, and there are 2 gone.
Batting third, first baseman number 35.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Juan Stauffer, a right-hander from Michigan, is the starter on the mound. Harold, what do you got?
Matt, last year is one of the better pitchers in all of baseball. ERA under 3, and as a starting pitcher to have an ERA under 3, that tells you a lot about how good and durable he is. So I'm looking for him to have another big season, and maybe that starts with this game right here.
Stepping up to the plate, David
Leading off
Lee.
for the Astros.
He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
David Lee.
And that misses, ball 1. These Royals, Harold Reynolds, entering play here this afternoon. Been a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
And, Matt, you always want to win 2 of the 3 games. I mean, today is a big game because you walk away and you start adding up those numbers in the series. You go, we won 2 out of 3 there. That's the goal for every team, to win 2 out of 3 in the series.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
In there, 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
The payoff pitch one more time. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Digging in, Mike Trout. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First offering on its way. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
And perhaps sensing a hit and run may be on, a move to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. A runner at first with no outs here. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
Throw over to the bag. Runner's back. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. What's the key to a home victory, Harold?
Matt, this lineup has been on fire. Everybody's hitting from top to bottom. I don't know how you get them out right now. If you roll the ball up there, they'll probably golf it out of the ballpark. They've been that hot.
Now at the plate, Michael Lee. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. First things first, here's a throw over and the runner back. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. The 0-1 pitch. And he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike two. From the belt, the pitch. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Now a move over to first, and he's back in standing. A ball and two strikes. Here's the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
I like the pitch right there. Two-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number two.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Into the box, number 3. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. The 1-0 pitch. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
He's running towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready with another 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Astros leave one. We are still scoreless. Stepping into the box, Jorge
for the
Soler.
Royals.
He'll look to get
Right
something
fielder,
going here in this
Jorge
scoreless ball game.
Soler.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And, oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Well, that pitch gets your attention right away. That's that ball up and in. No hitters get back there and they go, hey, that could end my career. That ball's a little too close to my head.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Well, you're not always going to hit the good pitches. You hit the mistakes. And that one hung up there, a mistake. Nice piece of hitting.
Mike Moustakas.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. And he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Pitch swung out. Right there, and they'll get him on a perfect throw from Mauer.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by stealing second on the first pitch, but they were ready for it. Good catch and throw from behind the plate, and it's like that base hit never happened.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Batting sixth, catcher Gary Sanchez.
Ready now, Gary Sanchez. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, this is textbook hitting. Right-handed hitter taking that slider and shooting it to right field, or a left-handed hitter taking it and shooting it to left. He stayed with it and shot it the opposite direction. Nice job.
Stepping in now, Hal Ledford. Line towards center field. Trout is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Royals leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, Joe Mauer. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Joe Mauer.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Green has it in his tracks. 1 down.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Royals. And I'm looking at Alcides Escobar. I love how this guy plays shortstop. You know, at one time, the Brewers, when they had him in their organization, tried to put him in the outfield. Come on.
Standing in, John Singleton. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now here it comes. Lets it fly, 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it. That ball's right in his wheelhouse. You may as well take out a tee, set the ball right there, and say hit it as hard as you can, because that's what he did.
Josh Harrison.
Josh Harrison stands in as he'll take a look at ball one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now a throw over. A dive, but he's back. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A fastball that just misses inside. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. The 2-2 one more time. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Soler. And that ends the inning. Astros are down quietly. We'll move to the third with no score. Now in the box, Grant Green. The early season numbers look very good as he is up over 400 here to begin the campaign. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Ready with the 0-2. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Just hung in there on that one. Another full count pitch home. Down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Hit back toward the mound. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Well, I think that might have been ball 4, but you never want the umpire to decide that. Go ahead and let it fly.
Center fielder number 3, Craig Gentry.
Here's Craig Gentry. Sacrifice attempt here. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
The batter, number 2.
Riding in once again, Alcides Escobar. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1.
Well, this is one of those big opportunities you look back and say, did we learn anything? Now, yesterday, runners in scoring position in big situations, I couldn't drive them in. Now you got a chance to show you've learned something and drive a run in here.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Trout has a read on it. Oh, what happened there? It falls in. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Well, the bad news is he botched what looked like a routine fly ball. The good news is the runner wasn't able to advance any further than first base. So that's a play that should have been made, but at least it wasn't more than a one-base error.
Omar Infante to stand in as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. Here it comes now to Infante. A high fastball is in there. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. He's set. Here's the 2-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Hey, it's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
In now, Eric Hosmer. And he puts it on the ground to second. Dive, but it's off his glove, and that ought to get at least one run in. Throw not in time, but boy, was that a remarkable effort just to get to that thing.
Well, nice job right there. He comes through with the RBI base hit, and now his side has the lead.
Into the box now, Jorge Soler, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. Here's the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. 1 run scores. And he's safe.
The third baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Mike Moustakas. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, wow. That's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow. Not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
A pause and the 0-2. Right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
I like the pitch. He goes to the slider. It's his out pitch. He just didn't put it where he needed to. It's just too hittable with 2 strikes.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. And a little slippery back there as Mauer lets this ball get away from him. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
4 runs here in this half inning. High in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. Now a 5-0 lead.
Hey, usually when you score a lot of runs in 1 inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hal Ledford. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Man, it's been a long inning. He's grinding through it. Look, he's got an open base, and any other time I'd say maybe pitch around him, but you can clearly see this inning's taking its toll on him right now.
2 out here and a runner at second. And here's a ball hit in the air. Lee into shallow left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Royals 5 and the Astros nothing. Stepping in, Jose Altuve, and his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-0 here in the early going.
Altuve.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt. Still early in the season, of course, but we'll give you a look nonetheless at our standings to this point in April. Standing in, Carlos Correa. He comes into this one trying to keep up the hot pace. Well over 400 here to start the year. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. And a neck-high fastball that time. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Moustakas has it on to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, David Lee.
Ready for another chance, David Lee. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
This is foul right side.
Well, clearly that changeup the pitch before didn't fool him, because that fastball right there, he was right on it. He just couldn't put it in play.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Hit hard on the ground to second. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him, as that ends the inning. 1 left for Houston. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. So striding in, Grant Green. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, he got away with another pitch right there. He's been really struggling, and now he just throws another one right down the middle. Fortunately for him, the hitter didn't swing. He's sitting 0-1. But he's going to have to put the ball on the corners if he wants to be effective.
On the ground to the right side. Oh, Altuve. It's there. He got him. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You got to be kidding me.
Here's Craig Gentry as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike one. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. The windup and the 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Five runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
2-0 pitch on the way. And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here comes the payoff pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. A ball hit softly on a line to third. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Well, that's the 6th game he's hit in. He's swinging the bat pretty good now. That's a 6-game streak. You got to start somewhere. Pay attention, people. He's getting hot.
Omar Infante to stand in. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Here it comes now to Infante. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. And that one stayed too low apparently.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Royals 5 and the Astros nothing. Digging in for his second at bat, Michael Lee comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 8.
Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And a fastball just a bit high. And the pitch on 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
Seared down the first baseline. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, Matt, that's his 6th game. He's got a base hit in now. You got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. He's swinging the bat pretty good.
Into the box, number 3. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Ready with the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence. Following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
No runs, 2 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. There to pull it in is Hosmer, and there's your first out.
Now batting, catcher, Joe Mauer.
So here's Joe Mauer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0 now to Mauer. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. One out and a runner on third. Up and in. Big danger now. It's no.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And this is taken by Mauer. He's aboard. It's ball 4.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. Stepping in now, John Singleton, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Moustakas has this one for route number 2.
The left fielder, number 9, Josh Harrison.
Josh Harrison stands in. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. From the stretch. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left. Strike 1. Here's the 0-2. A little bouncer. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
The 1-2 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. He's set. Here's the 2-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. And it's a 5-3 game now.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was 1 strike away from getting there, and then boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Ready on 1-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But 3 runs crossed for the Astros on this 3-run home run. We're through 4. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Ready once again, Omar Infante. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
The first baseman, Eric Hosmer, is in. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's set, and the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
I like the aggressiveness, Matt. He hits the batter, then he comes right back with the fastball and says, dare you to hit it. I'm coming after you.
Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and look out now. Back-to-back batters hit by the pitch, and guys don't take kindly to that.
Hitting guys back-to-back? Umpires don't have much patience for that kind of thing, whether it's intentional or not, and neither does the team that's getting plunked.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Rafael Montero is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Montero.
Jorge Soler will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed, as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball line foul up and over the Astro dugout. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. The 0-2 once more. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Here comes the 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Swinging on 2-0, and it's chopped foul at the plate. Here's the 2-1. Line to the right side. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
Whoa, he hit that one a little bit too hard. Line drive single, but the runner at second had to hold up, so he's not going to score, but nice piece of hitting anyway.
In now, Gary Sanchez, as he rips it on the ground to second. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Marco Estrada is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Marco Estrada.
Stepping into the box, Carlos Correa comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Way out in front. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2. But when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Gentry has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, David Lee.
Ready for another shot now. David Lee. Couple of walks for him thus far. Here it comes.
Nope,
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
He's already got 2 walks in this game, and that ball right there, another ball. So we may see them kind of nibbling and pitching around him. He might be taking walks all game.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. Mike Trout will be next. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him.
Just wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count. The ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Now at the plate, Mike Trout 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball, and he wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
Runners on first with 1 down. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Well, Matt, that's his 8th game with that hit right there. 8 games in a row he's swinging the bat. We've been watching him over this week, just scorching.
Digging in and looking for more. Michael Lee 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch on its way. Hit hard down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Runners are at first and third, one away. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Digging in once again, number 3. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Trout with his lead at second. The pitch. But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
The catcher, number 14, Joe Mauer.
So stepping in, Joe Mauer, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
2 down, runners at first and second. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gentry on the move. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. 5 innings complete. The Royals lead it 5-4. Digging in once again, Hal Ledford. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Now here it comes. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Grant Green. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This one's down to third. Scooped up. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Center fielder number
Good
3.
pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Into the box now, Craig Gentry.
He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. A fastball that just misses inside. 2 out, nobody on. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. To his left. Lee. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. KC down in order. They lead it 5-4. Ready for another shot now. John Singleton. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
John Singleton.
And the pitch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Well, balls are flying all over the ballpark in this one here, right here, man. Leadoff single, another one here in the middle innings to get things going. This has been a great offensive performance by both teams.
Stepping in now, Josh Harrison, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Nobody out, runner on first. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Runner goes for second. Turned on down the line. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Grounded up the first baseline. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And the second run is across as well, and they'll claim the lead here at 6-5.
Well, you scrap and you fight, you try to get back in it. You're down one, you're in middle innings, and you come up with a big 2 RBI base hit. Now let's see if they continue to add on and maybe pull away in this game.
Standing in now, Carlos Correa, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first, and the runner back safely. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, that's a great pitch right there. You're saying to yourself, why? Because you got that base runner on. That's almost like a pitch out. An outside fastball, catcher set up, ready to throw. If you get the call, great. If not, you're set up to throw him out.
Ripped down the first base line. And Hosmer won't be able to get a glove on it. It's a fair ball. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Well, it couldn't have worked out any better. The 9-hitter gets a single and moves the lead runner to third. Now you're first and third, and here comes the top of the order.
Into the box, David Lee. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the 1-0. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. In to score, the runner from third. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
He's set. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there. And it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
The 1-0 delivery. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. In the air out toward right field. Soler moves over. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he is in there.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Digging in and looking for more, Michael Lee, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Before the first pitch, a check at first, and he's back easily. First offering on its way. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. 3 runs already home here. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Takes this the other way to right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Ready once again, number 3. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still pretty.
Here's a look over to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. 7th inning coming up. It's the Astros 8 and the Royals 5. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Now at the plate, Alcides Escobar. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 0-2. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Foul.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The batter, second baseman, Omar Infante.
Digging in to try it again, Omar Infante. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
Ball 1.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. The pitch. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Softly hit here down the line, but it'll be a foul ball. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Lee will wait on it, and that's out number 2.
First baseman number 35, Eric Hosmer.
The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Back up the middle, and that's going to be a base hit here for Hosmer. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit.
That was terrific. You always hear keep your hands inside the baseball. That's a perfect example. The ball was in, and he took it back up the middle. You can't do that if you don't keep your hands inside the baseball.
Now in the box, Jorge Soler. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. Oh, and he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Royals. Still looking up at an 8-5 deficit. Phil Koch will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Phil Koch.
So here's Joe Mauer. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Catcher, Joe Mauer.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. The 0-1. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
In now, John Singleton, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. One and 1. Here it is. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
He's got to get his head together. Step off, refocus. Look, hit a batter, and now it looks like he might walk this guy to start the inning. Not a good way to start the inning.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 9,
Josh Harrison stands in. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. First pitch on its way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and lifted down the left field line. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Altuve, coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Hey, these guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Striding in once again, Carlos Correa. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, that's a ball.
And that misses for ball 1.
Boy, it's really fun for me watching this vet out there battling in this tough spot. We've seen him in jams like this many times before, so he has plenty of experience to be able to get out of these kind of jams. And he's thinking more about that than the task at hand, which is getting this hitter out.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Here he comes on 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Well, that's just not a good look for the guy on the mound. Bases loaded. You expect him to bear down and really fight to get an out, but instead, he walks home a run on 4 pitches.
Into the box now, David Lee, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And with every base occupied, a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. Ready with the 1-0. Ball 2 now.
That pitch wasn't even close. Now, they might not be panicking, but I sure am. He's got to get himself together. He's down 2-0 now. He probably has to lay one in there. It's a good pitch to hit.
2-0 pitch on the way. 3-0 now. Mike Trout waits on deck. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Challenge pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Ready for another chance? Mike Trout. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Boy, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double ditches, the pitching coach starts looking over his shoulders like, hey, it ain't my fault.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Hit out towards second. The second for 1. On to Hosmer, a double play, and the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Coming to the plate now, Jorge Soler. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Ball 3. On deck, Mike Moustakas. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third.
Your
Boone
attention,
Logan
please.
comes in unexpectedly
Now
from the
pitching for the
pen in
Astros,
relief of his injured
number 48,
teammate.
Boone Logan.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Hit hard to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The third baseman.
Getting late in the day here, and as this has been a long one, we check out our line score to this point. The scoreboard operator is going to sleep well tonight because, as you can see, he's been a pretty busy man through the first 7 and change. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Ball 2. One out, nobody on. Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Trout has a read on it. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
So striding in, Gary Sanchez. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
From the stretch. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. A shot down the first baseline. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Well, the big fella hits the ball to the wall, and they hold him to a single. Now, we all know catchers can't run very well, so I can't jump on him for not having speed.
Ledford.
Standing in now, Hal Ledford, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Has a look, now the pitch. In there, a base hit.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now look at him. Boom, boom, base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
Into the box, Grant Green, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 1-0 count. Here it is. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Both teams right now with 11 hits in the ballgame. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Lee sprinting after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Royals strand a pair. They've got some work to do. It's 10-5. Number 31 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 31.
Digging in, Michael Lee. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Michael Lee.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Hit in the air out to center field. Gentry is after it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, number 3.
So stepping in, number 3. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Into the windup and the pitch. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped up, calling for it. Infante makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, catcher, Joe Mauer.
At the plate, Joe Mauer. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one misses again to Mauer. 2-0 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Here it comes, 2-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
That is just a tough pitch to hit. As a hitter, you see that ball start right down the middle. You go to swing and it disappears away from you.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive. But this is a foul ball.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Here's another 2-2. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They still lead it though, 10-5. Buddy Whitaker comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Buddy Whitaker.
Here's Craig Gentry. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Fielder, Craig Gentry.
Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. Here's the 1-0. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Splitter taken here, 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Number 2, shortstop, Alcides Escobar.
Stepping in, Alcides Escobar. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Liner towards second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology,
14,
stay inside the ball.
baseman.
Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Omar Infante to stand in. Out of play. Runner at first here, one man out. Takes a knee-high fastball. Ready on 0-2. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Tapper up the line. That's a foul ball.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. A 1-0 delivery and a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Grounded foul off to the right side. Now Hosmer swings and lifts a high fly ball out to deep right field. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Softly hit to the left side. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
This one ends with a 10-5 score. Rafael Montero claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros. 10 runs on 11 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For Kansas City, 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes. A reminder that post-game Metro Light Rail trains can be picked up at Main Street Square, just 6 blocks from Minute Maid Park between Walker and Dallas.